Welcome back to the Civitech Studios. This is Guerrilla Press. I'm Nick Hausman. My guests at this time today are comedians that are widely seen here around the Chicago scene at the Annoyance, Second City, and they're going to be coming up here at Sketchfest. It's Ian Mullen and Max Kantor. Ian and Max.
Hello.
Max and Ian.
Hello.
Oh, very generous, widely seen.
Widely seen is
very kind. Very kind.
I like you to, you want your guests to feel comfortable, right?
Thank you.
Do you feel comfortable?
Super comfortable.
Oh my God.
Is really nice.
I feel great.
Like the plant.
I feel at peace.
Good. Well, great. This may be the last thing you do. Live each day, my friend, right? As if carpe diem.
Who said that?
I did. It was me, Nick Hausman. We're going to have some fun here today. You guys do sketch comedy shows. We're going to talk about that, Sketchfest, everything. We were just before we came on air, I was telling you my background in wrestling. We have to start with this story. If you're
Please.
okay. If you're okay with this. Because we didn't even really get into the story. But I didn't know we had this cosmic connection between the three of us here.
Yeah.
So I told you, I used to cover, I did comedy, Herald Teams, Annoyance, all that. Then I trained some wrestlers how to do comedy that had been released by WWE. They invited me to come be part of wrestling shows. I was like a manager on the indies for a while. And then I have stenosis in my neck now. I'm beat up. I got tired of a lot of the rigmarole of wrestling. And so I moved into wrestling journalism, so I don't have to fall down and travel as much.
Sure.
And I did that for 10 years. And then you got excited because you found out that my background is in wrestling, right?
Yeah. I got into wrestling WrestleMania 40.
Oh,
because, I know very recently.
Okay.
And then because Pete, the bartender at the Annoyance, everyone loves Pete.
We love Pete.
We love Pete.
We love Pete.
Shout out you, Pete. Shout out. I don't know where I'm looking right. Sorry.
You're good. Look at me.
I'll look at you.
You're fine.
Pete had it on because there was that whole. Do you still follow it?
I don't, because I got tied up and I had to cover the sex trafficking stuff, and it's
a whole thing.
Jaded, burned out, all of that. Got it. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole thing with The Rock came back, and Pete loves The Rock, and WrestleMania 40 was like a whole thing, and then WrestleMania 40 was like crazy because everyone came back, and I was watching for the first time, being like, "Is this what happens every week? Like, this is how nuts it is?"
Yeah.
And Pete was like, "Yes," which was a lie.
Oh.
But then I just got into it, and then I started hosting watch parties for the, I was gonna say pay-per-view events, but what are they called? PLEs. Premium live events.
Yeah, they gave it a stupid name.
Yeah. And then I did that for, I don't know, you would come to them, over a year?
Totally, yeah.
And so you were doing them at the Annoyance, doing the watch parties.
Doing watch parties at the Annoyance for free.
Okay.
I would host.
Okay.
I would literally stand behind the bar and a mic, and we'd just throw it up on the TV.
Sure.
I would give away prizes that I paid for myself.
That's great.
I'm setting myself up. Made shirts.
Made shirts. This sounds awesome.
I want to set this up so that we didn't charge anyone for anything besides the drinks at the bar.
Yeah.
Right.
And a great time. And then
And how many people would? It wasn't like thousands of people.
No.
And I say that again to set this up for what's going to happen.
That's
Not
great.
that it's a diss at all.
Sure. No, I would say between 15 and 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Each
low
time.
key, but very fun.
Very
Would you
low-key.
say that the area was being filmed and you could verify this with security cameras and things like that? Wow.
Yes, we could.
You could.
Yeah,
Big
that's
way.
great. Yeah, that's wonderful.
And that also is something we want to say.
Okay.
But then I forget when it was, but I got a text from Mick and Jen, who own the Annoyance, who are good friends, and they were like, "Can you send me all of your SummerSlam content that you did? We're being sued." And that was the text, which I was like, that's a crazy text to get. And yeah, it turns out that it was not WWE, to my understanding. It was the law firm that owned.
It's not the law firm.
It's not the law firm?
No, it was a company called Johan Promotions.
Okay.
They're the owners of they own the rights to distribute the pay-per-views.
Yeah. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is where I come into the situation. So Jen and Mick reach out to me. And
Did they reach out to you?
And they said, "Nick, we have a pro wrestling problem," because I'm an alumnus of
You're the.
And so they.
Whoa.
So,
Wow.
This is all coming together.
So I didn't tell them this before we came on the air. So they reached out to me, and I go, "I love you guys. Whatever I can do to help." I had never actually spoken to Johan, but
Did you know who they were?
I used to host the watch parties at Duffy's, and so
Okay.
I'd been doing watch parties for many years.
Sure.
And so I had already paid them to show these pay-per-views legally at bars because I did it above board, you fucks. And so I go, well, let me see what I can do. I reach out to Johan. I say, my name's Nick. I did these. I paid you good faith. Some friends are in trouble. We have mutual friends. I know everybody in wrestling. And sure as shit, I met Johan Jr. His dad is what the company's named after. I wound up talking to the promotional company, letting them know this. There was some other, at the time I was like managing wrestlers. I was orchestrating sponsorship and partnership deals for them. And so there was some business that I was able
This is
to.
insane.
And so I was able to get right through to the promotion company, and I don't want to give away exactly how, but I got the situation resolved.
You sure did.
I got the situation resolved in a way that I've never said this, and I don't like saying nice. I don't want to overstate the situation. Did I save the Annoyance Theater from going insolvent because of you fucks? I'm not a
maybe.
Fucks, not plural.
Not
You're
plural.
involved. You're involved.
I don't mean to be so Chicago and throw around. It's like a
so
playful
funny.
kind of love, you know.
That's
'cause
so funny.
I totally get it. And but yes, I was the one who resolved your issue.
That is so funny.
And now we're here all in this same place, and Ray, who gives two shits about wrestling, is over there recording all this. But yeah, that's the story of how you jeopardized the theater, and I saved it.
Wow. Because they had told me, yeah, we reached out to someone who has connections with wrestling, and I was just
Yeah.
like, okay.
That was me.
Yeah. Wonder who it was. That's so great. Can I just say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I just say?
Sure.
Yeah.
If we would have known we needed a license, I would have reached out for one.
And look, that's the thing is it's a very gray area. It's
Yeah.
a very gray area. It's very easy to fall into these traps, and it's whatever. It got resolved. But when you told me this offer, it's all I could think of. I was like, well, we have to start here.
We have to.
There's this cosmic connection between you and I here, and Max,
Who's
who's been sitting nicely here. We've
Yes.
made very
But
intense eye contact.
you should weigh in on how you're involved with the gift that you gave me.
At one of our Max and Ian shows that we do every couple months ish.
Yeah, every quarter.
Ian and I were gonna do a bit where we surprise each other with something, and my surprise to Ian was I spent $60 to buy a star.
Oh.
And I named the star Ian Mullen got the Annoyance Theater sued by WWE.
Wow.
So that is a
It's
real
in the
star
sky right now.
There's coordinates.
What?
You can see it. You can point to it, and he has a certificate.
Yeah, it's badass as fuck, and I feel part of this now. And it's like I said, there was a cosmic connection.
Literally is a cosmic connection.
There was an actual.
Literal cosmic.
Here's the thing though. We talk a lot of politics here. The only thing that I'm kind of troubled here by is you literally sent misinformation out into the universe because you were not sued by the WWE.
No, we were not.
You were sued by Johan Promotions.
Yeah, but that's way less fun to name a star Johan Promotions.
You got to know for the bit, we
Yeah.
have to do WWE.
We have to do
And for what it's
WWE.
worth, the people at Johan are very, very nice and cool
Thank you, people
and
at Johan.
And they're lawyers. They're people just doing their job, suing you. But it was. That's crazy. There's a star out there now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Memorializing this.
Yeah, for all time. Forever.
That's so wild.
What a turn of events.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And as I sit on the Blues Clues ottoman, I feel like so special in this moment. So let's talk about comedy now. Let's shift away from or do you want to talk wrestling
Have
stuff?
we not talked about comedy this
Well, I guess we've been talking about the Annoyance, right?
No, we don't talk about wrestling.
We could do whatever you were. This is pretty free flowing here
Where
today.
did you I'm just curious, did you do stuff? The only indie ones I've been to is the Logan Square
At Freelance Wrestling?
which is amazing.
I helped start Freelance.
Amazing.
Freelance, their first shows were at the Abbey Pub.
Okay.
And similarly, I get a call. Hey, Nick, we want some help running shows. I go, where do you want them? They go, the Abbey Pub. I called the Abbey Pub. We were walking the floor, and I helped them get their first couple shows up there.
It's so wild to see it. The first one I saw, you haven't been to a freelance wrestling show, have you?
No.
First one I saw was at the Emporium.
Oh, beautiful.
And I kept thinking, where are they going to put this ring? And then you walk in and you're like, oh, they're going to put it right there on the floor.
Yeah.
And we're going to stand.
That's the beautiful thing about wrestling. You can do wrestling anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. My wife loves that I don't watch wrestling anymore for a wide variety of reasons. But one of them is that I don't walk into many venues now and I say, this would be a great place to host a wrestling show. I did that. I already did it with Ray. Like, there's a community center where I was like, should do a wrestling show here. Anyway, the indies, I did Blitz Pro Wrestling. I did Resistance Pro, Billy Corgan's first wrestling company. Now he owns the NWA.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool.
Whoa.
He's a weirdo.
I mean, also speaking of
Yes.
speaking of wrestling and comedy, I think to this day, even including my own shows, the best show I saw at the Annoyance was the Clash of Colas wrestling, which was unbelievable.
Our friend EJ Cameron was part of that.
Yeah. Chris Tritzis and Evan Mulrooney.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And they, to your point, they just put a wrestling ring in the main theater at the Annoyance. Kind of just plopped it down.
Yeah. So talk about what's your style, guys? Like, how do you when you you hear these wrestling things that are popping up and things like that? Like, what inspires you? Like, when you see a room, like, what comes to mind? What do you want to do? How do you come about like filling that space?
Well, I think when Ian and I are making our shows, it starts where we just brainstorm bits galore. I like to say that our shows are like a variety show of bits, essentially, that we just do. And I guess when it comes to playing with the space, when the bit allows for it, it lets us explore the space in that capacity.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I'm thinking of bits, variety of bits of, what did you say? Bits what?
Like, we're a variety show of bits.
Variety show of bits, yeah.
Is what I think our shows are.
Which I agree with. I think is the best term for it now, but I feel like there's a better term that we just haven't discovered.
Sure.
I don't know what it is, though. Too many words.
Variety show of bits. It's only 4 words.
Nah.
Veridity.
Veridity.
I'm just throwing it out there. You know,
that's interesting.
When you put them together, that's the thing you can't say, right?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do at Chicago Sketchfest then? Like, is it a best of? Like, what's your plan here? Do you not have a plan right now for Sketchfest?
It's a little bit of maybe a little bit of best of, maybe a little we don't have a plan.
Yeah.
We actually were on the phone yesterday, being like, the show's September 30th. When do you want to start talking about this? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks.
Ian was like, we'll start talking about it like early September. Oh my God, early September's in like a week and a half.
It feels so soon, right?
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, it's
Insane.
too close.
But yeah, first time at Sketchfest. That'll be fun. First time doing Max and Ian not at the Annoyance, which will be fun.
That is true.
Speaking of different spaces.
That's
I've never been to that. I haven't been to that theater yet.
The Home?
The Home.
Nice.
Oh, it's at the Home.
Yeah.
Oh, Caesar Chamies? Caesar Chamie? Caesar Chamie? Caesar Chamie?
What?
The owner of the Home Theater? Caesar? You don't know Caesar?
I didn't know what his last. I only know him as Caesar.
Oh, well, he used to be one of my coaches. He coached one of my Herald teams back in the day.
Oh, nice.
Like fucking 20 years ago.
You're not that old.
I'm 41, dude. I'm basically dead.
Listen, it's a privilege to get old.
It is not. That is horse shit. The fuck are you talking about? No way. I have stenosis. I had a skin cancer scare recently. Don't have it, but like you're sitting there and they're like, we found a mole. It don't look right. And I'm like, fuck. Yeah, dude, getting old sucks. There's a lot of things.
I agree. I had my first MRI. I'm 32. I had my first MRI and I do have a torn labrum from playing soccer. So I was like, maybe it isn't all fucking peaches when you get old.
No, dude, it sucks, man. Getting old sucks. The only thing that is good about getting old is like you give less fucks. Like
exactly.
You go through more and things hit you and you're just like, whatever, man. I'll be dead soon. It don't matter.
I've started to notice if I can't hear someone after the second time, I've literally started to be like, it doesn't matter. I'll just give up. And if they really need to tell me, they'll scream it at me.
Yeah.
Which is a new thing. I used to want to hear everything. And with movies and TV too, I'd be like, I'll just leave the room, miss something, come back. It doesn't matter.
So how old are you guys then?
I'm 32.
I'm 28.
32, 28. Okay.
Yeah.
Younger, right? You guys are Gen Zers?
Yeah.
I think I'm Gen.
You're Gen Z.
You're not.
I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I think
Man,
Gen
I'm
Z.
just an old millennial. Like, that's crazy.
I think we're the same.
We're in the same gen, but him, different.
He's young, yeah.
Different. So, what about you?
Nice.
So, how is it you being different generation, Max? Like, do you feel like a generation?
Well, I still have that youthful spirit in me.
That's good.
My skin is so
Shut the
good.
Yeah, your skin's great.
I wouldn't say there's like too much of a difference for what we.
I think you're just talking about in general, like
for you as a comedian. Yeah, like what's it like for you?
I think the age of social media is something that I'm navigating, as well as like everybody in the community, navigating that kind of intersection of where do you spend your time more? Like, is it social media? Is it stuff for the stage? Now it's all about followers. I think not all about, but followers are just like so important in a way that 10 years ago it just simply wasn't.
Does that give you crippling anxiety? No.
Oh yeah, I think it does
Okay,
for
good.
everybody.
I feel like I made it. I don't know if I made a decision, but I just maybe chose getting older to be like, I'm just not going to do that, and then I'm just going to focus on doing like live stuff, and then my movie and
But doesn't that feel counterintuitive? And I say
Yes.
this is like somebody who's in the content creation space where it's like, well, I need to have my work, life balance. But the moment that I stop engaging and getting the followers, man, crippling anxiety.
yeah. I mean, I think you're right. You can't escape it. There's no way to escape it.
No, but what I think you brought up a good point of like just coming to peace with like, no, I'm going to do exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
is the key to that, whatever that may be for each person individually.
Yeah.
And you do Second City, right?
Yes, yeah.
How is that being part of their tour co?
I love it. I love Redco. Shout out Redco.
Okay.
We're such a close group, and I feel very
Name all of them right
now. So it's me, Aaron, Ross, Kristen, Deb, and Audrey. And
sorry.
shout out our stage
Last
manager,
names.
Bree. Well, hold on. Let me finish. Shout out our stage manager, Bree, and our musical director, Brian.
Okay,
And
now-
our director, Laurel.
Now name all of them with last names.
Okay. Me, Max Kantor.
Okay.
You sicko. Okay. Aaron Alicia, Ross Taylor, Chris Naviles, Audrey Schiffhauer, Deb Duncan, Bree Bartman, Brian Cooper, and Laurel Krabacher.
Holy shit.
Good for you.
Yeah, we're a tight knit group.
I'm glad.
It's like an Ian. It doesn't matter.
I don't know who.
Redco.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds awesome, man. Yeah, you fired this off. It's like a Duggar family name check. It's just like go down the list there real quick. So so for people that don't know, like Second City, like people think Second City, there's like the stage stuff, right? Redco, what's life like in Redco on the road, man?
It's awesome. We get to go to these towns that like I never would have gotten to go to. Like an example would be a couple months ago we went to Hayes, Kansas. So like middle of nowhere. But the show was awesome. Like people were like super into it because we were showing them like Chicago sketch comedy that they also wouldn't have been exposed to.
You're doing a best of, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
our shows that we tour are like all archive. So we're taking sketches that have been written since Second City was started, kind of putting it together. Laurel makes the RO, and then we tour them. So we're doing sketches that like Steve Carell did, Tina Fey did, all the like old school stuff.
Is there
some old, some new.
Is there one sketch you love doing more than any other sketch?
There are a couple that I love so much. One that comes to mind is one where I play a horse, and I'm on all fours, and I have two cups, and Aaron is the carriage driver, and he has a pool noodle, and he like hits me with the noodle, and I clop with the cups, and it's insane. It is so insane to do it, but it's fun every time because then I break free from the carriage, and I always take audience members' food or drink their drinks. Like I break through.
Is he like hammering you with the pool noodle?
Oh yeah.
It's
like
you
whap,
got
whap.
to.
Damn.
It's insane.
You got to.
But it's so silly. It's so much fun.
Pain for the art, man.
Listen,
Logistically,
whatever.
I always wonder this logistically. Big logistics head.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you like when you go to Kansas? Are you taking a van?
That's a good question. So typically we fly in and then we'll rent cars if we need to like drive somewhere.
Who
They
drives?
fly you? That's nice.
Do you
Yeah.
book your own flight?
The Second City does.
Do you have a preferred airline? You tell them.
We don't tell them. My preferred airline is United. Because
Yeah.
I have the credit card, so I get the miles. But like whatever. Like
I also have the United credit card.
okay, bandwagon.
Did they pay us for this? What the fuck is happening right now? Go on, sorry.
But so yeah, they'll fly us. Then we just rent cars and drive wherever we need to go.
Okay. But if it's close enough, you take a van.
If it's within, I think it's like 4 hours. Then we have to drive. It's still 2 cars.
Interesting. For me. I don't know if it's interesting for anyone else.
This
Are you a logistics head?
Well, I've traveled enough doing comedy and pro wrestling, so I pretty know much how it works, Ian. But good stuff here. This was a very enjoyable part of the interview.
This is what they're gonna clip for TikTok.
I think this was a good part of the conversation, right?
The clip of this better start with, are you a logistics head? And then dive into our wrestling story.
Sure, yeah, exactly. And so then I'm there on the phone with Johan Promotions, right? Data connection. Donald Trump. You guys are doing comedy in the age of Trump right now.
Yeah, we sure are.
Do you think about that when you're writing comedy?
Oh, man. I think for our shows, we don't.
No,
I think for our shows,
we
It's-
never go political.
no.
Is that a choice, or is it just like your style? Like we just don't think politically?
I think it's a style.
Yeah. I also think I found like it's same thing with Second City, like especially at Second City, because we're getting audiences that are like so wide.
Yeah.
People are just like really tired about talking about everything that's horrible in the world. And so when they come into these spaces, they want the 30 minutes, 40 minutes that like isn't that.
Yeah.
And so I've never done a show at Annoyance or Second City where I don't bring up politics that people are like, I wish you had talked about what's going on in the Supreme Court right now. Like, I just haven't experienced that.
What's also interesting is like the first Second City show I saw was Dream Freaks. I can't remember what it was. Dream Freaks, yeah.
Dream Freaks Come.
Fall from Space.
Fall from Space.
Yeah. And it was very political, but it was like right after the first election, but I feel like everybody wanted it, and then now, to your point, it's kind of like maybe just give us a break, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to political humor. Like, I think John Oliver is awesome. That's like so up my alley, but it's not in my performance or comedic voice to. And us together, we're just trying to do the most, I would say, chaotic thing that we can think of. Yeah. That's still comedy. Totally.
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles. We haven't done. We should do a pool noodle. You know what? We will do a pool noodle sketch at Sketchfest. You heard it here first.
Good stuff.
For you.
I'll be there. Bells on. Literal bells on.
Ian and I did one of my favorites that we've ever done is we brought up an audience member to basically play hide and go seek, and so we had him count, and I was backstage, so I left very like not making a big deal about it. I left the stage and I put on a all black morph suit, and when the counter, the audience member started counting, I walk out in the all black morph suit and I stood in a dark corner of the Annoyance.
Couldn't see me,
and so for the audience member, he had to find Ian and me, and Ian was just kind of like in the audience, was very easy, and this guy who was my friend Rob, who we didn't pick, like it was random. He could not find me.
Could not find him.
I was standing maybe 8 feet away from him.
Oh man, it's like a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, except
good reference.
Except we're going to heaven.
Going to heaven? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
You think Mr. Beast is going to hell?
Mr. Beast is going to hell?
You guys haven't read about like the Beast reality TV show?
Oh,
that happened there.
Yeah.
Beast land in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
He's a.
You didn't know about Beastland?
No, please tell me about Beastland.
You gotta know about.
Well, one of his co-hosts or like co-founders is from Saudi Arabia, I know, and he's always been very empathetic towards Saudi Arabia. Like I think, and I'll take him at his word, like in a genuine way. But it is, you're going to go into business with the Saudis, which is what he's absolutely doing over there.
He totally did.
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't? You know.
What do you mean? Who
isn't going into business with the?
Something you want to announce?
Oh wow, Max and Ian take the Saudi money.
Well, wait.
You may have noticed a bunch of
On the count of three, if they invited us to the comedy festival, would you go? 3, 2, 1.
No. It was delayed.
That's good. That's good. I like that though. I'll take him at his word. He said he meant no. You know.
No,
I've been trying to do that more. You tell me something, I believe you. The man said no. Maybe waited, but that's fine. He got there. You know. So you're not writing politically. You're not thinking politically minded. But the late night television, which was a vehicle for many years for people just like you guys, right? As writers, producers, even hosts, right? Dying, right? And how do you guys feel about that? Especially like since it did, in many cases, like Colbert has become so political, you know, and Kimmel.
For sure. I think I was raised on David Letterman and Conan O'Brien, who Letterman like would go political. Conan, not a super ton. I was just raised on that like late night, we are being silly to be silly. And so like a lot of my inspirations besides Letterman and Conan O'Brien would be like The Lonely Island, The Kids in the Hall, Monty Python, where it was just so over the top silliness. I think when I create comedy, that's
I guess I'm asking more about like the upward mobility, right? Like the lack of opportunities right now because the late night industry is kind of dying, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like just more like how you feel like about the opportunities that are present right now, and if there are less now because of kind of, I guess, the censorship that's gone on with removing the stuff from the air.
I definitely think it's less because when you grew up with Letterman and Conan, I was like a huge Colbert fan. I mean, I still am, like the Colbert Report, and then him shifting to late night and seeing it end in the fashion that it ended, and then thinking about how it is kind of was a pipeline of Second City connections, and not to even. I mean, the last thing I'm thinking about is be a guest on the show, but like be writers on the show, be, production assistants. It's just like one avenue closes, which makes this amorphous thing that we're trying to do even harder when there was like a mainstay of, you could always try and aim for this. Same thing I think about with The Onion, like in town, where it's like, okay, The Onion's here. who knows how long it's still going to be here? We don't know. But they did buy InfoWars, right?
I feel pretty optimistic about The Onion these days. I think Ben's doing a good job leadership-wise, and I'm very heartened by what Tim's doing with InfoWars. I mean, it's going to take a little while to ramp that up, but the vision is there. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I think basically what I'm saying is it is sad when like a mainstay pillar avenue closes, because you're just kind of like, now what do I do? Do I have to go after followers? Do I have to fucking...
I agree. I also would kind of push back on the idea that there's like less opportunity. I think it's changing opportunity is how I would describe it. In the way that, like, well, because
go off.
When you, yeah, zoom in on me. Because when you think about it, like, early 1900s, you had these radio hours. Like, that's how people would listen to comedy. It's how news was disseminated. Radio then transitioned to television. So you had the, like, Johnny Carsons, you had the Jack Parrs. That kept going into the Carsons and the Lettermans and the Conans. And now it's just transitioning to a new thing, like podcasts, you know, TikTok. One of my friends will make, like, minute-long videos every Friday just recapping the news of the week. And it's super funny, very engaging. And she just throws it up on TikTok. So I think it's evolving.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're making me think of when I graduated college with a broadcast journalism degree.
Oh shit! Zoom in. Where
am I at?
You're 4.
And you became very wealthy with that. Yeah,
I became very wealthy, as you can see.
Independently wealthy.
I remember a professor of mine being like, the jobs that you're going to have don't even exist yet. And I remember being like, this guy's a fucking idiot. That's not true. And then literally the first job I had was for a podcast, which didn't exist like 5 years before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
You're making your own movie, right?
I'm making my own movie.
And in the vein of finding opportunities, tell me about Corner Store.
Yeah, so Corner Store is a coming-of-age comedy set around the Neon, which is an independent movie theater in Dayton, Ohio, where I'm from, if you can tell.
Is it the Neon from the Neon Studios? Like, there's
No.
It's not. Okay.
Maybe if they buy it. Can you imagine? Neon presents a movie about the Neon at the Neon.
That's kind of cool.
Kneeception.
Whoa.
Kneeception.
I like words. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, it's my first feature. We're doing the Seed and Spark right now to get a final push for funding before we film in October. We're filming in October at the theater. I worked there post-college, pre-life, pre-moving to Chicago. So graduated college with my broadcast journalism degree.
There you go.
Being like, this is going to work. Speaking of news, graduated in 2016 with my broadcast journalism degree. And I was like, I am not going to work in the news because it looks like it's going to be rough.
And it is.
And
that's about when my journalism career was actually starting to pick up and take off. And I rode that wave, my friend. Yes.
Good for you. Good for you.
Until the wheels came off. Yeah.
But then
I guess I'm still doing journalism. I don't know what the fuck what am I doing?
Journalism right
Are you using your degree right now?
I like to think I am using my degree.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Very happy for you.
But yeah, I graduated college and then I moved back to Dayton. I worked at the Neon for 2 years before I moved to Chicago, and I wanted to move to Chicago the same reason that we both did, like comedy, sketch, do the whole thing. And then that job, which I thought was a very transitional time in my life and not really relevant to what I wanted to do, turned out to be like the best job I've ever had still to this day. It just watching movies all day. The people that I met, they just like open your world. You know that when you find those families in the world and you're just like, oh, these are my people. I didn't even know they were going to be here.
I'm looking for that, man.
You shouldn't. You'll find it.
Maybe.
You'll find it.
Someday.
But yeah, so the movie is about that, like transitional times in life, the times where you're like, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to take this job. Because I feel like we've all had a job where we're kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm here.
I was the assistant store manager of a Spirit Halloween 2.5 years ago. And
awesome.
It was the most fulfilling and like kind of weird job I've ever had. Yeah. It was like, well, I'm not meeting my potential, but I'm having a really good time.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like it here. I'm pretty happy.
You had no, I'm thinking of Circus Cam. What was the job that you had? You were a PA or something for like a...
I did do this when COVID was happening. So I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so I was living in Atlanta before I moved here, and I was a PA for this like production company that did a bunch of commercials for Graco strollers.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And I was the PA, and my task was to drive the 16-person van. And the fear that I experienced every day, because they would it'd be the moms and the babies.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, all right, get in the van. This 22-year-old's going to drive you. And I'd be like, oh my God. I'd be so scared. I practiced driving the van the night before because I was so nervous to drive this giant van. But yeah, I did that job.
All those mothers and their children.
Oh my God.
No, literally.
Dead because you did a bad job.
That was my biggest fear.
Did you ever have like a real scare when you were?
Nope.
No?
Nope, because I practiced so much.
Man, you have just crippling anxiety in general. I pick up. That's like a thing in comedy, though. Everyone has.
Everyone has
in
anxiety.
comedy has crippling anxiety.
Can you be
Did you
funny
pet
if you
the
don't
plant
have
just now?
anxiety?
No, I was moving it.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was an emotional support plant as we were talking here about.
Is this a real plant?
That is a real plant. It's all real. All real.
Yeah, it was tickling me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
It
I'm gonna
likes
move
you.
Yeah.
I think it's coming on to you.
Yeah.
But yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. We got distracted by the plant thing.
No, I can. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for asking about my movie. We're doing our Stevens Park right now.
Yes, what's going on?
So true.
And people can go donate online. Yes.
People can go donate online.
Okay,
there are some really incredible incentives, and I will say there is a one-of-one incentive with this person right here that if you donate $15,000 to my movie,
That's okay. Okay.
you get to spend the day with Max.
Full day. We can do whatever you
Full
want.
day.
Wow.
15 grand.
And it says it on there. It says, "Who's Max? He's our friend, and he's a really great guy."
And
What
it's
if
me.
what if they want sexual things at that price point?
Well, that's something I guess we'd have to unpack
Is that-
in the Zoom call
I think
before the
no.
day.
I think no is no.
Notice
Hey,
I say
Max.
I think no.
I think no.
I think no. What if it's like, hey, you know what I want to do with you, Max? Heroin. You know.
Would you do heroin with someone?
$15,000? I feel like you got to be paid way more for that.
Yeah, probably.
You need more than 15 grand to do heroin.
Once?
I
Do it once?
I think so. You do it once.
I feel like you and I are on the same page. where,
People
like,
pay a lot less to do heroin. Get
That's
paid
interesting.
15 grand.
You have a list of things you can't do.
No. I'm also thinking about if someone wanted to do a sexual act, technically they could write it off because it's a donation.
Yes, exactly.
Just hilarious.
That's
Sure.
interesting.
Well, that's how a lot of Diddy's stuff work. It was all charity, you know.
Interesting.
That's how that went.
Interesting.
That's how that went
Diddy's
down.
tax write-offs were crazy.
Yes, exactly. A small business loan. All right. Anyway,
you make me laugh. You make me laugh.
I'm doing my best. All right. We're gonna play a game that you pitched to me.
Right.
And I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
This is
Now,
good.
now I'm sure Ray's so happy that we're getting to the fucking close of this. I love this game. So the game is called, we're going to call it Chicago Landmark-Mania. Now, the rules of the game are like this. I'm going to name a Chicago landmark. You two are then going to discuss whether you think that if that landmark became sentient, you could beat it up in a fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So the idea is, I'm going to give you the landmark, talk about it, and figure out if you can beat it up in a fight. Yes?
Are we fighting together? Are we fighting the landmark together?
I'd like to imagine we're a team.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea, right? It's can you both beat up
Yeah.
the landmark?
Because I like to think you separately could maybe beat a lot more than me separately.
But the two of us?
The two of us, we're gonna have a let's
Okay. All right. Number one. We'll start easy.
Okay.
Start normal. Okay. Willis Tower. If Willis Tower became sentient, could you guys beat it up in a fight?
Absolutely not. You see how tall that tower is?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but also very, very, not stocky, but like it's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it would have kind of a crazy right hook.
A crazy right hook, and then I'm thinking of like it would have like some horns on the head.
Now, the weakness
Yes.
is the observation deck, obviously.
I was thinking that too. There's glass.
Obviously.
Almost like the eyes. So if we
Yeah.
got to the observation deck and we did a little
Bink.
bink,
Bink.
bink, bink, bink.
Yeah, like little Three Stooges. Because then it's off kilter, kind of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What do you think the Willis Tower's voice would sound like?
Oh.
Not what I thought.
I'll kill you dead.
I was thinking more like Andre the Giant. Like,
everybody. Really?
I don't know.
That to me is more like Wrigley Field.
Okay.
Is Wrigley
Don't
Field
get ahead
on
of
the
it.
list?
Don't get ahead of it.
Sorry,
Don't
I'm
get
about
ahead
to
of it.
say,
You're right.
cribbing my list here. All right, next one. So did you decide Willis Tower? You seem torn. Can you beat it?
I don't think we could.
I don't think we can beat it.
Okay, fair enough. Can't beat the Willis Tower. All right, next one. The abandoned Rainforest Cafe. Now I have to point something out real quick. Now the abandoned Rainforest Cafe used to have this iconic tree frog on top of it.
Yeah.
It did, yeah.
The tree frog has been removed. It is downtown. It's in a storage facility now. So this is the abandoned Rainforest Cafe. It becomes sentient, but the frog's not a part of it.
But the
Respectfully,
frog is
even if the frog was there, we would kick its ass.
not- yeah. I think. Yeah.
Fully. You kidding me?
One cigarette, one lighter, one flick.
Yeah. It's so bony.
Done.
Bony. It's
But if
empty
I'm going to
inside.
disagree with you. If the frog was there, I think we'd be in trouble. Because I like to think it's a poisonous frog.
Oh, and a huge
that's
poisonous
interesting.
dart frog.
Okay, but
Yeah.
hear me out. We have gloves on. It sticks its tongue out. We grab its tongue. Whoa.
Okay. I was going a little darker. We grab its tongue. I have some type of blade, chop its tongue off.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah, feed it back to itself.
That's fucked.
Poison itself.
Yeah, we'd kick the Rainforest Cafe's ass.
Wonderful. Love it. The abandoned Rainforest Cafe. You've been landmarked. The Chicago Art Institute.
Oh. You know what Chicago Art Institute to me gives? The Riddler from Batman. Like, it would be that kind of fight.
I literally was thinking it's too smart for us.
Right. It would outsmart us.
It would show us paintings that we were like, this is a famous painting. We'd be like,
Yeah.
because
Or like
because why?
there'd be like hypnosis involved.
That was my thought. Was it would be like a Ferris Bueller type situation
Yeah,
where they
yeah, yeah.
stand there and they get lost in the pointillism.
Or like
Yeah.
or like a Harry Potter situation where we would keep going down corridors and get lost.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they'd be moving.
Yeah, like a Chamber of Secrets vibe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we'd lose.
We'd lose.
Okay, but we're 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
1 and 2? Yeah.
1 and 2 can beat the Rainforest Cafe, can't beat Willis or the Chicago Art Institute. All right, the next one here is we're going to ask the Kinsey Bridge. Now, I want to note that the Kinsey Bridge is the same bridge that the Dave Matthews Band dumped their septic tank off of onto a tour boat down below, an architectural tour.
Yes.
So I don't know how that affects your decision or not about the Kinsey Bridge, but I wanted to include that.
I think it adds such rage to the bridge. It's been waiting for somebody to step to it.
Yeah.
Because no one stepped to it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna destroy us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because
Also,
it could fling us up and it could send us
That's
down.
what I was going to say. Oh my God, mind meld.
Mind meld. What number am I thinking of right now?
4.
No,
What was it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Fuck is
My
that?
God, yeah. This is the time we announced that Ian has sustained a brain injury in his co-ed soccer league.
Yo, speaking of my soccer league, if you want to come support, it's Wednesday nights, anywhere
true.
from 7 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.
I was banned because they were winning so much, and then I started going, and they started losing.
And we started losing.
Oh, is this a superstition thing?
Oh my God, it might be a superstition thing. No, because they said they'd bring you back.
That is.
Yeah,
Well, they shouldn't if you're winning now.
Are you winning now?
We are winning, but we can't beat the red team. The red team is full of a bunch of fuckers.
Their name is the Red Team?
That's what we call them. They're the red team because they wear red.
Oh.
We call them Johnnies.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What's our team name? I'll tell you. It's the Minions.
Great.
Do you wear yellow?
We do wear yellow. It's actually the Mullen's Minions, which I really didn't want to
Mullen's
say.
Minions?
Like my last name, the Mullens.
Why are-
I have no idea. I'm like the oldest person on the team, so I think everybody thinks I'm like,
Oh my God, you're Unk.
yeah, I am Unk.
This
But-
is good stuff.
You're welcome.
This is
keep
good.
going. Keep going.
Minions versus the Johnnies. All right, we'll do a couple more here. We'll do a
Okay.
couple more. All right. How about the Wiener Circle?
Oh.
I don't think we stand a chance.
I don't think we stand a chance, but I do think there is a chance of unity with the Wiener Circle. I think we could get to a point with the Wiener Circle where it's like, why fight? Let's go kick the Kinsey Bridge's ass.
Oh,
together.
I totally see like a Power Rangers.
Yes, yes. Like,
Yeah.
unite. So actually, moving forward, I would like to imagine it's me, Ian, and the Wiener Circle competing against these landmarks.
The
Alright.
the next couple are those us
Yeah,
three.
it's us
versus
three.
whoever.
Okay, we'll do 2 more. All right. What about we started with Roscoe's, but then it became Sidetrack, Hydrate, and we just decided all of Boys Town. Could you beat all of Boys Town?
This would be a good
With
fight.
us and the Wiener Circle.
This would be a good fight.
Yes.
I lean no.
I lean no too because Sidetrack is a behemoth.
Yeah.
Sidetrack is a behemoth.
Yeah.
The other ones are small and sneaky, but I fear that with Sidetrack is like the middle.
Yeah.
And then all of them around it. Almost like you're watching battle bots.
Yeah.
And you have a singular battle bot, and then they have the little ones running around.
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
And not to give away my weakness, but I'm not great with loud music.
Oh.
And they would just probably blast music.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Sidetrack?
No. But I've walked past. Too loud.
Yeah.
Too
Little
loud.
bit of the tism.
Too loud. Probably.
Little tismy.
Probably.
I'm a little tismy. That's okay. That's fine.
Probably.
We can say it. That's all right. I don't know actually if I can or not, but I did. Anyway, I'm going to blame Mick, right? He just fucked up my head. Susan Massey just like, don't think, Mick, just talk. Oh, well, that's great. I don't think that works.
That's a good way. That's a good, yeah.
I get that all the time in comedy. They're like, wow, Nick, you really go places. I'm like, do you guys not do that anymore? Do you guys do you not have the freedom to think and talk without judging your thoughts before you talk out loud? I don't know. All right, last one.
Okay.
You guys and the Wiener Circle versus the Obama Center. Who wins? Who comes out on top? It's a brutalist design. It's very
that is true.
menacing. The Obama, not menacing, but
But
very,
it does have a menacing. It's such an interesting design, I think, is what I wanted to say.
It is. It's very. It reminds me of like Star Wars a little bit.
Yeah. And it doesn't really fit with the skyline, which is, I don't know. And it's supposed to be hands reaching up. Did you know that?
I had no clue.
Yeah. And you look at it and you're like, what?
It's fascinating.
I regret not. I haven't been as amped up on the Obama side. I regret not going to the opening though, just because it felt like every famous person on the planet.
Literally
was in
every
Chicago.
famous- yeah.
Every famous person
Totally.
on the
You
planet.
want to know something crazy that happened with the opening of the Obama Center?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was doing a Second City show, and we had just finished rehearsal, and someone came in with the house manager who looked Secret Service, and so I said to my castmate Aaron, I was like,
Aaron's last name? What's Aaron's last
Aaron
name?
Alicia.
Okay.
I was like, I think that's a Secret Service person. I think someone is going to come see our show tonight. And sure enough, the governor of Delaware saw our show. Wait, it gets weirder. Do you know the second part?
I don't know if you told me the second part.
A couple weeks later, he sees our show. A couple weeks later, I'm doing a show at the Annoyance, jury duty, every Wednesdays at 9:30. And guess who's there? The lieutenant governor of Delaware, because she was in town for a lieutenant governor convention. So her and the lieutenant governor of Massachusetts both saw the show.
Saw jury duty?
So I got to tell her, I was like, you're not going to believe this. I performed for Matt just a couple weeks ago. And she said, oh my God, let's take a selfie. I'll text him.
Wow.
Weird?
You know, you had the same reaction when he told me that story when he was like, Secret Service came in. I'm like, okay, this is going to be someone.
I thought it was Obama.
Big.
I thought it was Barack.
I was like, it's one of the
Been
Obamas.
awesome.
But this is still cool.
It's
Governor
very
of Delaware.
cool. It's very cool.
Absolutely.
The ride, not sidetrack, but Roscoe's, or
Yeah,
much
sure.
props to both important, right? I'm glad we're ending our political conversation. That was not intentional. Did you?
Oh, wait,
so
back
we
to
didn't
the
come
Obama
back.
Center.
Can
Back to the
Obama
you
Center.
can you guys and the Wiener Circle beat the Obama
I
Center?
think no, because there's so much hope in the Obama Center.
Wow. Yeah, I also kind of feel no.
And I think the brutalist design works in its favor.
That's true.
Yeah.
It would kind of like
Yeah.
stomp us.
I think we should give Nick one.
Oh.
You want to give me one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll close with one for me.
Oh, that's good. That's kind of expected.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking like unexpected Chicago Landmark.
Unexpected Chicago Landmark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have you got one? Go.
Wait, we can both do one. There's no rules here.
There's no rules.
Yeah, there's no rules.
No,
you go
there's no
first. You
rules.
go first.
Okay, I'll go first. You versus the Green Mill.
Nice.
Ooh, my gut says no just because of all the mobster activity
Yeah.
there. Like I feel like there's got to be guns in the
Somewhere.
walls, and like there's also the horrifying like chambers that exist underneath the Green Mill. Like it would force me into its belly, where
Yes.
I would live and starve and die.
Yes.
Would be my prediction of how it would play out.
It
with
would
the Green-
feed you like a drip of prohibitionist alcohol every once in a while.
Sure, exactly.
And then you would be like, I wish this was an NA beer.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be like a little pipe, like a gerbil. Thank you. I love it. That's me.
Yep, that's you.
That's also how I smoke joints by like, yeah, I love it. Okay.
Okay, mine is you versus all of Lake Michigan. Oh. Water, but a lot of it.
I'm such a bad swimmer, and
you're cooked.
I have to say I'm done. I cannot
Yeah,
beat
you are
Lake
cooked.
Michigan.
You are cooked.
My dad was such a bad swimmer, they made him take the swim test at scout camp. He failed, and then he wasn't allowed in the water at scout camp. And I picked up that trait.
Yeah.
His father, my grandfather, fought at D-Day. His boat got blown up. He was dragged onto the beach, unsure if he swam or not because he was unconscious. So Hausman's
Oh my God!
Wow.
The swimming history.
Wow.
Yeah. But we've all thankfully lived. Well, my grandpa's passed, but not because of water stuff. It's a heart attack.
Well,
Are you a good swimmer?
no.
I don't think.
No.
I
don't understand.
want to put it
how
out there. Is
people float.
anyone a good swimmer besides people who swim?
Yes. Have you seen people on Lake Michigan go out there, nothing, just bathing suit, and they're in the water like this?
Oh yeah, I don't get how people floating.
How are you doing that? I cannot figure it out.
Yeah, me either. I don't know how anything works. This was great. This is a really good conversation, guys. Thank you very much for coming by the studio today. We'll have to have you back.
Thank you for having us.
Let's do something on stage sometime. That sounds like fun. Or just in general, we can just fuck around. What do you guys want some people to find you, follow you, support you, all those wonderful things?
Go ahead.
We can find me and probably both of us on Instagram. That's where we do a lot of our promoting our shows and
For Max
stuff.
and Ian shows,
Max and Ian. So my Instagram is @Max Kantor, then the number 4.
And then mine is @Jan YAHHN _. And then check out my movie, Corner Store, cornerstoremovie.com.
Wonderful. And we are Guerrilla Press. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to us on YouTube or your favorite podcast channel for all of our content. And we'll see you soon. Thanks so much. And then we all smiled. That was a good class, guys.